Now, what it means is, here we do our secret source. Coca-Cola will never go to SAP to ask them to do their receptionist. Every company has their secret source. And what you do today, you build your secret source in an SAP system, in an Oracle system. And if you do your AI and you give it to the vendor, it should be stupid. The vendor should never own your secret source. You should own it yourself. And that's what you do in your microservices in the downstream elements. Make your secret source, bring it in, decoupled from your legacy, and bring this already in microservices. And decouple your, say, ERP solutions. Now that means what we do therein, we build what we call a totally deployment element, our software factory for many years, where we have all the DevOps and everything. And here you see we do the whole infrastructure, but all the customer infrastructure also the same. Now, here you go from all your artifacts from the beginning to the end, everything are productized. We did it already in Baan. We did it again in the internet, and we did it for a third time now, totally in the infrastructure as a service with Google. That means you bring everything from business analysts, you like to do it, and you generate your source code. That's what we did. You have your UX, your runtime, and all the stuff therein. This a real manufacturing process of productization of services. And that means we do the totally, say, the software development lifecycle are totally under control from the beginning to the end. That's a crucial part. Most vendors have it not under control. That means if you look to a developer, to the UI, there's a lot between. The development lifecycle is totally between, and companies like us should have it totally under control. You simplify it, you reduce it, combine it, and here you can do it very friendly, make everything in your mobile oriented, but here bring it all together. Now, what it means is, it means that you struggle, and yeah, when I moved from Baan's time, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, we did everything on the internet. It means SaaS, software as a service. That means you have to deal with a lot of complicated stuff. It's not so easy. And this was done in the infancy of the internet. But over time, you have seen a few ones, like Amazon, like Azure, Microsoft, like Google. They became leaders in what we called infrastructure of the service. That means those three care for everything. But if you are Salesforce, if you are SAP, you have to care still yourself. Now we throw it away for a short time and say we understood the DevOps. That means all those DevOps, etc., were done here in this area already, and we know what it's doing. And it means now we can delegate it to the Googles, etc. That means that increase 10 times my productivity of development on the latest technology. That means those who are in SaaS are a little obsolete in the infancy of the internet, like Mendix, like OutSystems, etc. Now we moved for the third time to real the infrastructure service instead of SaaS. Now that means here we have what we call all our components as a manufacturing company. And if you are a manufacturing company, what do you have? Bill of material. This is our bill of material to build a car. All those components are controlled with a bill of material. Here we deal with all these open elements and only once, and we can refresh it every time. That's unique. But every time we can reconfigure this one. Take care for this whole manufacturing process. Now I will come back on it, but it's crucial. Instead of doing it here ourselves, we say let's do in this DevOps, we have it totally under control. Open and even on, say, the tools, etc. Now that gives us a totally unique element in what we call evergreen or refreshing software. That means we avoid vendor lock-in. From here, we are generating plain Java code, everything totally old. We have no vendor lock-in, and we go real to what we call operating excellence. Means your unique process should be unique. And here we make everything unique based on generic ERP components. And we can do both therein. Now, what it means is, now in 2026, our vision and strategy means from lines of code to business outcome. Now, that means we are no longer building applications. We are composing autonomous outcomes for the enterprise, continuously to improve this stuff.